Northern Australia is preparing for continued wet weather with flood-weary residents fearing more thick black mud to clean up. Ayr and Cairns in the northern Queenslands have been inundated with the heavy rainfall and flooding for days as forecasters warn of falls of more than 100 mm in the next 24 hours. Before a visit to the region by the Prime Minister Albanese on Thursday, flood-affected residents such as Marion County were anxious that their homes will again be swamped with water and mud. "I'm really worried," she said. Canty watched the floodwaters inundate the bottom level of her Giro home south of Townsville on Sunday as she sat isolated without power. She has lived through at least 4 floods, but the regional Queenslander said this was by far the worst. To make matters more difficult, Canty lost her husband 5 weeks ago, and this marked the first flood without his support. "I feel as though I have been left on my own," she said. "He was the one who did everything, cleaned everything, but it is all left to me now." Canty daughter Kim and granddaughter Josie came to help clean up the thick, smelly black flood that coated the floors and that shed on Wednesday. The pair had mud-coated hands and their Crocs turned from white to black as they mopped up the mess. Other North Queenslanders have not yet been able to start the cleanup as cut-off Ingham still grapples with the deep floodwaters. The town's street and homes were submerged and the local substation was also flooded, meaning power has been cut for days. Residents lost their water supply on Wednesday before agencies rushed to fix the facilities, with their focus now on the restoring of power. Ingham residents reportedly lined up at a petrol station to fill jerry cans to power generators with diesels running out on Tuesday. There were also accounts of police maintaining order outside a local Woolworth, with hundreds of queuing on the outside to grab vital provisions. The emergency turned deadly after 2 people lost their life in Ingham, while the emergency services frantically also searching for men sweeping away in the floodwaters.